Anyway, time to play the calling. The forces of the Terran Empire continue to pursue their leaders' goals, this time in the mirror universe. What prize would make a journey to the deadly planet Pavo worth risking? Oh, Pavo.
There's been a breakthrough in our efforts to learn more about the Terran Empire's operations in the mirror universe. Our intelligence forces would like you to be a part of the plan going forward. Report to our intel agent on Jupiter Station. They'll have more details for you there.
Ushantor. That's the Andorian weapon, isn't it? That they use in personal combat. Yeah, on Andoria they have those zones, Ushan zones or something, on the Andorian planet. Begin the calling. The calling again on elite difficulty. Nice transporter. Speak with Commander Burgess. I think we've met him before, Ethan Burgess.
Welcome to Jupiter Station. You'll pardon me if I dispense with the usual formalities, but the urgency of the situation demands it, I'm afraid.
I think Commander Burgess is the one who sets up simulations for us to play. Like Battle of the Binary Stars, maybe?
If you'll follow me, I can show you to the briefing room. Our partners in the operation are waiting for us there.
Lead the way.
The briefing room isn't far. Ilea regained consciousness recently.
You mean she switched on?
We have her isolated for observation at the moment. Strangely, she's asked to speak with you. Quite urgently, I might add.
Really? How does she know me? Ooh, there's a Klingon there. The whole alliance is here. A Vorta, a Romulan, a Klingon, a human, and a Terran. So what am I? Just want a screenshot. If I can get a good angle.
You've arrived. We can now begin.
Who are you?
I am called Ilea. I am a part of Vija and speak on their behalf.
Vija? Wasn't Vija moved on? Some believe Ilea to be dead. Actual Ilea.
I am that which was Ilea, and more. Evolved. A part of Vija.
Isn't she tough enough to break out of this? I mean, on the original Enterprise, she burst through a wall. Morning, Cereal Jew. And morning, Tigden. Why are you here?
Vija sense the other, alike and yet different. A dark reflection. Where Vija once wished to merge with their creator, the other wishes to punish their creator for abandoning them to the void.
Oh, it sounds like a mirror Vija. What does that have to do with us?
Vija believes the other is being sought by those you know as Terrans. They believe the Terran leader wants to use the other for his own purposes, including conquest. Vija does not want this. I am here to help you prevent that from happening.
The Terran leader wants to use the other. Apparently this mission has been fixed. Set phaser on the floor in the middle. The first one to grab it stays alive. I like how Romulan and Klingon are next to each other. Odd for me to see still. I've got 2 more T5 ship packs. How did you get here?
Through Vija, I am able to move over great distances. The greater the distance, the more energy it requires, and the greater effect it has on me. When I was with Vija, we were very far from this universe. Traveling here came at great expense to me.
What is the Emperor's plan?
The Emperor knows that I am a part of Vija, connected. Somehow, he was able to redirect that connection to the other. The Terrans injured me. Instinctively, I called out to Vija. Only my calls were not heard by them. It was the other who heard me. And it wants to know more. It searches for me now.
So the Emperor's plugged you into a different server. Your server's counterpart. So he used you as bait.
A crude term, but applicable. I believe the Emperor wanted to use my connection to lure the other into a trap, but I do not know why.
She doesn't sound like the Ilea from the movie yet, although she did say she was more evolved now, but she doesn't quite feel like the same character. She feels a bit more personable. What is your plan?
I will go to the other. I will communicate with them as I would with Vija. I will try to reason with them, to soothe their rage, and prevent them from falling victim to the Terrans.
That sounds dangerous, even for you. So, if there's another Vija, a Terran version of Vija, that means there was probably a Terran version of Voyager space probe. And a Terran version of Voyager space probe would probably have weapons on it. It wouldn't be seeking out knowledge, it would be finding things to destroy and conquer. The other Vija was built on evil foundations.
The other is powerful and angry. They may not listen. I can only hope that in learning of Vija, they realize they are no longer alone. They may find hope.
Ooh, what if it... The actress who played Alia died of a heart attack in 1998. Yep. I'm thinking the way Decker and Ilea merged together, because Ilea was part of Vija, so basically Decker merged with Vija. I'm thinking Vija and Terran Vija might merge and complete some sort of transition. I hope so, for your sakes, for our sakes.
Do you have any more questions?
Yes.
Ask your question.
Nope, obviously it takes you through the same questions again. Did I ask what are you? Yes, I did.
I will go to the other. I will communicate with them as I would with Vija. I will try to reason with them, to soothe their rage, and prevent them from falling victim to the Terrans.
But the thing is, with Vija and Terran Vija, aren't they just already established in this game to be Borg Unimatrixes? Borg Pickles. But the original Vija was much bigger than the Borg Pickle, wasn't it? I think. And surrounded by a cloud.
The other is powerful and angry. They may not listen. I can only hope that
The
in
canon
their
of the game it
realization,
has.
they realize they are no longer alone. They may find hope.
I hope so for our
Do
sakes.
you have any more questions?
No, that will be all. Whoa. Fancy teleport.
That was quite the feat. One hopes her trip to the mirror universe is not as taxing as her trip here, from wherever she was with Vija.
Yeah, outside of our universe.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm not big on placing my faith in one person. Even a bald demigoddess from another dimension. So, what are we gonna do while she goes off to confront the other?
That's a good question.
Indeed, I'd like to begin with an intelligence briefing from one of our allies. They're a member of the Coalition, a resistance group in the mirror universe. Mr. Rayit, if you'd care to join us.
Ah, the Andorian. How come the others look like they're all talking? This should be interesting.
Thank you, Commander, all of you, for your time. You're gonna want to hear this.
You have got to be kidding me. This guy? He's a glorified pirate.
Do restrain yourself, Admiral. Rayit has traveled a great distance at great risk to himself and his crew to deliver critical information on the enemy's activities. I'd ask you to respect that effort and hear what the man has to say.
Ah, it's the Type 1 Trekkie.
Thanks, Commander. Something big is going down on a planet called Pavo. Our Pavo, to be specific. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll get right to it if everyone's ready.
Is this the Type 1 Trekkie? I thought it was, but the name is a bit different. Tell us what happened.
Most Terrans fear Pavo. They think it's cursed. Truth is, it's a curse of their own making. Years ago, they started brutalizing it, turned it into a monster. Then the monster turned on them. Needless to say, we were a little surprised when Tilly went to the Terrans' graveyard. Seems the Terrans got past their fear. And now, we have a new reason to fear them.
Welcome to Pavo, my own personal hell. Never thought I'd be in this wasteland again, but when the Emperor says go to Pavo, I go to Pavo. Better than going to an agonizer booth on the maximum setting. Not by much, but better.
I'm the Inquisitor again. Wait, you've been here before and lived?
Indeed I have, Sunshine, several times. The first time was a long time ago. My enemies managed to get me assigned to this system. Got caught in an ion storm and wound up in that universe near the goody-goody version of Pavo.
That sounds lively.
Oh, it was. I had a pretty sweet scheme in place there before some of the locals threw a wrench in the works. managed to get away using Pavo's power, and much to my surprise, I wound up here instead of Risa. And I really wanted to go to Risa.
Hang on a minute, I think I'm listening wrong. She hasn't explained why she was here. Just as she was on an Emperor's mission.
Oh, you know, fought for my life, barely managing to survive, haunted by energy ghosts, business as usual on good old Pavo. Things were looking pretty bad, but one day, surprise, the Emperor sent some advanced scouts here as part of this big scheme of his, and they found me.
Ah, so you were rescued. But what was the Emperor's big scheme?
Oh no, some of them immediately tried to kill me. Bad move. The ones who survived realized someone like me who figured out how to weaponize Pavo, that someone might be worth something to the Emperor. And here we are.
Ah, so that's her mission, to weaponize Pavo through torturing it. Right, enough reminiscing. We have a job to do. Let's get to it.
Let's just do this quickly and get it over with. This place sucks. I almost wish it was lush again, so I could burn it all back down.
Rise is overrated. Orion's the only place to party.
I like that. Find a Pavo crystal. Obviously this way. Nope, tricorder doesn't work. I see enemies on the map somewhere. I think we might be going the wrong way. Oh no, just wasn't zoomed out on the map. Oh, they said follow the lights, did they?
They're here! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Oh, my spam button don't work on the Inquisitor.
How did those terrorists manage to find us here?
They're more resourceful than you think. Clearly.
Let's take a look.
Ready weapons and open fire!
Well done, fellow Terrans.
Looks like these crystals are burned out.
Move out and watch for coalition forces.
Sounds like he's had a... I wonder, when he smokes, does he stick his cigarette in there? Like Cancer Man. Oh, there's a lot more enemies on the map. Oh, there's the big spire. If I remember rightly, the Inquisitor's kit module is the strongest weapon he has. Agonizer turret on an engineer. I like this map.
It is a good day to die, Terrans.
So, mirror Klingons also say it's a good day to die. They don't say, today is a good day to defeat, or today is a good day to live. Looks like Tilly's taking the fret.
There's one. Looks like the forward team managed to get our gear hooked up before the Coalition Goon Squad got here. Better make sure it still works, though. One of those mouth breathers might have fiddled with it before we arrived.
I'll check it out. Agonizers.
Nice. Looks like it's working as expected.
Yeah, torturing the enemy. Torturing an helpless innocent. Examine the active crystal cluster. Well, crystal cluster, bend over. I've got to examine you.
See, the guys who tried this before me just started blasting the crystals with agonizers at full power. Didn't work out well, did it? But me, I took the finesse approach. I was patient. I modulated the agonizer settings based on the response from each individual crystal, and voila! Success!
Well done, the Emperor picked the right person to lead our efforts.
Your little helpers don't say much, do they?
They let their guns do their talking for them, unlike some people.
Oh yeah, pew pew pew. Fascinating conversations. Deep. Very deep.
Yes, deep penetrating wounds. Reach the antenna crater. That one.
It's her! It's Killy! Shoot her! Shoot her now!
Oh, that nickname will never get old.
Even after nearly 2 centuries. Impressive.
Whoa, I need to find cover. Whoa, rubber band there. The rubber banding ain't so bad in the episodes as it is elsewhere in the game. Morning, Commander HD. Or should I say afternoon now. And Bughole.
Watch out! Ambush!
This auto-targeting is crazy. It's trying to get me killed.
Sounds like the advance team ran into the Coalition punks. We'll need to tune the crystals ourselves.
Right, everyone stay sharp. Don't let them get the drop on us. I want to play as the Inquisitor all the time. I want a new character called the Inquisitor. Oh, sounds like... I recognise this. Why doesn't the Inquisitor have the Terran knife?
Down. Don't forget to activate the Agonizer.
Yeah, I already do have a Terran character, but not an Inquisitor. A turncoat.
Get that agonizer operational.
Calm down, Tilly. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Guessing it's the same layout as the Pavo Dissension.
And that makes 3. You know what to do. All right, the agonizers are all 5 by 5. Let's make sure the central control system is still operational.
We're on it. Let's move out, squad.
Let's make this happen fast, Inquisitor. There's far too many Coalition goons around here lately. Okay, we're almost ready to go here. I need to calibrate the transmission settings, and then we should be able to send the Emperor's message out to deep space. Watch my back. We've come too far to fail now, and you know the price of failure in the Terran Empire.
Message. Ah. Miravija, maybe? Failure is not an option for us. You do your job, we'll do ours. Or it's the agonizer booth for all of us.
I'd ask you to surrender, but we all know that's not in the Terran vocabulary.
Ah. It's
Oh, come on. Is the entire
Reet,
Coalition
Ryut, or whatever his name is.
today?
Another skull for my trophy hall.
I like the way this weapon, when it runs out of juice, it just spits a little bit of a beam out to show that it's out of juice and needs recharging. That's better than that horrible jonk jonk sound that sometimes happens. Gotta use the train.
How many of you Terrans can you have before you end this?
Bam Bam 94 Gaming, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you for the raid. It's a raid. And for the follow.
Won't get rid of me that easy.
Welcome, raiders. You joined just at the right time. I hope your stream went well. I'm doing well. New episodes, new ship today. It's great. And getting to play as the Inquisitor again. Just finished the episodes myself. Oh, how'd you find them? Were they good? I'm enjoying them. It's great to have new content to play. Oh, that's Yeet. I'm up against Yeet. I better... come on, heels. Let's switch targets if I can. Tackle him later when all his lackeys are dead. Hypo seems a bit slow. I have to kill his lackeys before I kill the boss. Can't move, I'm stuck. We've got to keep moving in this, I think. Or else you get rooted. Oh, he knows how to avoid orbital strike. It's orbital devastation, actually. Where's he gone? Cool, good cutscene. Looking good.
It's me. Get us off this hellhole right now.
There you have it.
I bet he survived that.
Pavo was dangerous enough before, but now I don't want to think about what the Terrans can do with its power. Something needs to be done. Fast. Based on the data we were able to collect before we had to withdraw, it looks like the Terrans are going to use the antenna on Pavo to send a signal into deep space. Somewhere. Watakiko? Welcome back. It's not supposed to be a daily mission, it is an actual story mission. There's plenty of daily missions as well included in the event. Based on the data we were able to collect before we had to withdraw, it looks like the Terrans are going to use the antenna on Pavo to send a signal into deep space somewhere. Most likely the other that Ilea spoke of. Yep, I would agree with that. Yeah, you can do it daily, but it's not a daily mission. It's an episode. Daily mission would be something like a TFO. There's more. They set up tech to weaponize Pavo. That antenna will turn into a planetary-based cannon of unimaginable power if we don't stop the Terrans. Something that strong might be able to hurt anything, even this other you're talking about. And it'll definitely make short work of any coalition ship in its sights. Even a dreadnought.
Or any vessel in an alliance fleet for that matter.
I think we understand each other here. I know I'm a glorified pirate, but I'm willing to risk it all to stop these bastards. Are you?
Fuck yeah! I mean, I am. We are. We will do what needs to be done to stop the Terrans.
Well, I'll say this for the pirate. He can make a convincing speech when he wants to.
I am noticing something with the dialogue. The volume of different characters seems to be set differently. 1 minute they're whispering, the next minute they're yelling. I dry docked a ship this morning, so it's not everybody with that bug. Master Heath, welcome.
Yeah, enough about him. We need to get moving. You ready to go?
Beam us up. Pavo system in the mirror universe by the looks of things.
We made it. Good timing. The Coalition's taking a beating here, particularly from the Terran flagship.
Well, thank you for the raid, Bam Bam 94. It's much appreciated. And you have a good day if you're moving on. I hope we do meet up. We made it. Good timing. The Coalition's taking a beating here, particularly from the Terran flagship. Yes, the ISS Enterprise.
Aw, nice of Tilly to bring my ship out to this hellhole of a planet.
So it is her ship still.
One scratch on my ship's hull, one micrometeorite dent. Well, you know the rest. Murder, death, kill, etc. Let's get to work, shall we?
So
Before
that
the pirate and all his little friends are blown to pieces.
So that answers the question about Lita not being in command of the Enterprise like she is in the Badlands. It says I don't have enough room in my inventory for the equipment of the ship to dry dock. Ah, have you tried storing the equipment on inactive starships on your starship roster to open up space and to open up slots? Lexington to fleet. Go red alert. Engage the Terran fleet.
Coalition forces, this is Rayet. The new arrivals are allies. Please don't shoot them.
Let's hope the other pirates listen.
Haha, stuck an asteroid up his ass. The asteroid's supposed to explode though, I'm not seeing it. Forgive me if I'm a bit slow to respond to chat. This is taking a bit of concentration. Oh, my energy amplifiers aren't on my loadout, when they should be. I'm going to have to extract from combat to get them on there. Not that it's not really making much of a difference though. Come on. Where'd they go?
Warning. Ship is under attack. Left
I
shield
swear they're removing them on purpose. They've done something to the game to do that on purpose. That's better. Terraforming the enemy ships.
Sensors are picking up a big energy spike on the surface of Bravo. Straight for impact.
I'm braced, I'm braced. Oh, that's the Enterprise. Gotta leave that till last. And first time blowing up. First time in this ship. Though I'm still in the cutscene somehow. If only I survived that little bit longer, I could have made it.
Oh my. If only your ships had modified shields like Enterprise. Captain Tilly really is a genius.
Come on, Glitch.
That blast from Pavo disabled us, but we're not done yet. I can use my command codes to use their transporters to beam a boarding party over to the Enterprise.
Surely they've changed your command codes by now.
The command codes they know about, yeah. Fortunately for us, I have a backup set of codes, and they damn sure don't know about them.
I hope you're right.
Take me with you. You need all the guns you can get over there.
Lita?
I have my doubts about this, but I suppose having some cannon fodder wouldn't hurt. Fine, the pirate can come too. Just stay out of my way and don't touch anything. Everyone ready to beam over?
But can I kill them first? No, I can't. Not able to move. Can't even pick up the loot that I earned. I want that picture. It's very Star Trek. I'm surprised Tilly, when she took over, she didn't purge the computers entirely and redo it.
And we made it. With all of our atoms and such in the right place.
That trick will only work once. Now what?
We need to take control of the ship. And, you know, if Kumarke, Killy, or the Inquisitor are forced to shuffle off this mortal coil, even better. And, bonus points for all three, of course.
Stay focused. We can't stop them if we don't have a functional ship. And, Lita, stop whispering.
Helping Lita out with her personal vendettas is not what I'm here for. Settle your old grudges on your own time.
Right on.
Aw, it's cute that you think you're in charge, pirate. No, I take that back. It's really annoying. Keep quiet while the grown-ups are talking. Now, let's take back my ship.
How do you intend to do that? And will the Emperor allow it after you've been helping his enemy, us?
We're near engineering. Let's go there, disable security, take control of the turbolifts, and head to the bridge. It's high time I had a little chat with that treacherous purple hobgoblin after all. Her time sitting in my chair is about to come to an end.
Purple? Alright, let's get moving. Ready weapons!
I meant what I said about your vendettas, Lita.
Oh, and here I thought a pirate thug like you would want to kill Terrans.
So, if Lita does get her ship back, the Emperor won't stand for her being in charge of the flagship of the Terran Empire? One moment, got a call. Probably spam call. Sorry about that, it was a cold call on my old phone. Where was I? Oh yes, if Lita regains control of this ship, the Emperor won't stand for it, and the crew probably won't stand for it either. So I don't know what she expects to do. Is this the right way? Well, they say they've fixed it. We'll see. Oh yes, I did play through Blue Shift perfectly well just now. So yeah, I believe it is fixed. Am I going the right way? Must be, yep.
Defend engineering or die trying for the Empire!
All right, see that engineering alcove? Use the console there to disable the security doors and fields. Pirate, you're on turbolift controls. We need control of those fast.
And what will you be doing?
There's something very dear to me that I need to check on. It won't take long. That's it, that's the plan. Let's make it happen.
Very well. Work fast, everyone. Well, you know the most cunning and the strongest to survive will be in command. All those that were in command usually are dead.
I don't like this, or her. She can't be trusted.
The feeling's mutual, pirate. Do your job and this'll all be over soon.
Very much like the Galaxy engineering section. Even though this is an Odyssey.
Clever of you. It'll take a while to restore control over the security systems. Whatever shall I do to pass the time?
I'm sure you'll think of something purple.
How right you are. I believe I have just the thing to amuse myself. Be seeing you.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I, especially since she's loading shuttles with proto-matter bombs in the hangar bay. Knowing her, I fully expect she'll order those shuttles to target your ships. And, well, at least they'll die quickly.
That's not going to happen. We're going to stop them.
Look, I get it, but every minute we spend not taking the bridge means that... Oh, never mind. You're not budging on this, are you?
Not at all, because I'm in charge, leader, not you.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Let's get to the hangar bay before it's too late. Bridge would be turbo lift, probably.
Kill them all in the Emperor's name!
The Emperor. Who's the Emperor? Turbo lift to Shuttle Bay. Check those corners, check those corners. Could be an ambush.
Don't let them get past us!
Don't let them get past you.
I don't trust Lita to deal with these bombs. I'll handle them. But I need you to cover me while I work, okay?
We get it, we get it. You don't trust Lita, neither do we.
Check your fire. Do not shoot the proto-matter bombs.
Behind us!
It's alright, Lita. Don't worry about it. I've got auto fire. Auto targeting.
These bombs are disabled. Moving on to the next set. Taking fire over here!
Don't worry, you got a dinosaur, will ya? Oh, rubber band. Real rubber band there. Do not shoot the proto-matter bombs. Why not? We could take out
Another set done.
the
Heading to
Terran
ones behind that
Enterprise
runabout. On the upper level.
before it has a chance to launch those bombs.
That's the last one. I think we're done here.
Oh, come on. How do I get that loot?
chronomatter bombs. Now let's do what we came here for and take back my ship.
Very well, let's make our way to the bridge. I wonder if that turbolift will get me up there. No, I won't be able to get that loot then. Hang on, where's the shuttle bay doors? Are these the shuttle bay doors? Because they seem a bit small for runabouts. Unless the ceiling opens. Which it kind of looks like it might. There's a bigger door there. Ah, so that's the runabout. No, it can't be because the corridors are arranged wrong. So how do the shuttles get out? Maybe they're on elevator pads that go up through the doors to the shuttle bay?
You're fools of thinking you can care. If I had a strip of latinum for every time I heard that, I could buy a small moon.
Okay, we're going to the bridge. I assume it's going to be dangerous. To face off Kamaki and Tilly, I believe.
You're quite the
Oh, it's the new bridge. Stand down, Captain. We won't ask again.
How very polite of you. Since we're still being civil, let me speak plainly. You will not take command of this vessel, and should you try, you'll learn a very painful and fatal lesson. Do I make myself clear?
The console we need to lower that force field is at the back of the bridge. Once it's down, you're finished. That's pretty silly putting the console outside the force field. Where is it? But this is that new bridge that Tumor Boy made on stream. He streamed his building of it here on Twitch. I'm surprised it's in the game so quickly.
We'll cover you. Get that force field down.
Okay. Actually looks like a double force field.
Proto-matter-powered attack.
Kumarke's inner force field is still up.
Pull the isolinear ship to disable her.
Oh, proto-matter attack.
They're in the panel, in front of the helm.
These are senior Terran officers, I suppose. Whoa, I'm running through the proto-matter.
Drop that force field already.
Didn't do it though. Where's the console? There it is.
Don't fret. I have plenty of troopers and drones to keep you entertained. Suppose I need to become dirty. What a damn nuisance!
We have to take out our drones, don't we?
Got it in one, fighter.
Kumarke's drones are down. She's vulnerable now.
Where is she?
of those damn drones. Enough! The drones are down. Let's finish this.
Damn it! She has drones again. The drones are down again. Take Kumarke out.
Ow! Those proto-matter fields, they don't affect you straight away. They take time to have an effect on you.
Oh no, dear Lita. Oh no, no, no. If I can't have the prize, no one will. Computer, activate auto-destruct sequence. Authorization, Kumarke 00.
I've actually got blood.
We both could have had the prize. We could have had it all, but no. You wanted it all for yourself. Stabbed me in the back for the favor of a madman. Now you've paid the price for your betrayal.
Sounds like them two had history. I mean, intimate history. Like Lita took it personally, a bit too personally.
Computer, open a shipwide channel.
After I've picked up my loot, Lita, sorry. That was blue loot.
Hello, old girl. I'm back. Computer, open a shipwide channel.
From the bridge seat, of course.
Attention all hands. This is Admiral Lita. Kumarke is dead. I am assuming command of this vessel effective immediately. If you disagree, feel free to step out of the nearest airlock and spare me the trouble of hunting you down. I have better things to do. Lita out.
You have your ship back, Lita, but there's more to be done. Now the moment of truth. Will she betray us?
Damn right there is. I need to settle the score with the annoying Ginger who had the nerve to call this her ship.
Hold that thought. We're picking up strange energy readings on sensors. I can see the console from here.
I made it.
Oh. Get that halter out of the way. It's ruining screenshot. It's burning my foot too.
It's too late. I did what I could, but I failed. The other is coming. Here. Now.
Now? That's not all. There's a Terran fleet approaching at high warp.
My place is here, in this chair. You need to get back to yours. Ready to beam back to your ship?
No, we just reinstalled you into power, now we're beaming back. Not very Starfleet of us.
Damn, it feels good to sit in this chair again. Real good.
Focus, Lita.
Just can't let me have my moment of zen, can you? Fine. Let's deal with the Terran ship so that we can get down to Pavo and deal with our till he's still breathing problem.
Be advised, there are more Terran vessels approaching. This may not be a fight we can win.
You have got a lot to answer for, Lita. And I am going to make sure you pay for what you've done.
Yeah, Tilly.
Bring it, sunshine. You and I have a lot of unfinished business.
So I'm expecting a Terran reinforcements and Vija. Mirror Vija. The other. It might not be a Vija.
Terrans. In the end, you all have a knife ready for everyone else's back.
That's how it goes, pirate. Let's die young and vile.
Have an asteroid. You're now Red Dwarf. Look at this. Energy amplifier's gone again. That means I have to break combat, ruining the fourth wall just to put them back on. And it doesn't put them all on. Rubber band, triple rubber band. Oh look, each cloud is capturing a vessel. It would be very nice if my shield heals actually healed my shields. Have an asteroid. The mines need to actually... Relocate mines need to actually put the mines in range of your target, not at maximum range from it. I think we got them all. Come on, loot. Oh no, there's one more left. The Da Vinci Claas escort. The Cerritos takes out a Da Vinci escort.
I'm detecting an energy surge within the entity. Reading 12 power energy.
Oh,
So,
you recognise that?
the Emperor's true prize is revealed at last.
Need to look good there. There it is. It just appeared. And mirror, it's red, not blue. The energy emissions. Plasma torpedoes. We're gonna have to get out of here. God, it's bigger than the planet. Is it a Unimatrix?
Whoa! Looks like your ticket home just got cancelled, and more enemy ships are heading our way.
I don't suppose you have any good news?
Not really, no. I suggest taking out those plasma energy bolts the other is firing, while we deal with the enemy fleet.
Focus on the plasma bolts. Let us worry about the
It
terror.
would be good if I could see the plasma bolts. Ah. Shoot down plasma bolts. I would if I could see them. Can't get range of them.
Yes! Scratch one plasma bolt. Nice shoot.
I feel like my ship is suddenly slower and moving less.
Focus on the plasma bolt. Let us worry about the terror.
Well, you're not doing a very good job dealing with the Terrans. They're coming after me all the time. They're supposed to be dealing with the Terrans, but they keep coming after me.
Focus on the plasma bolts.
So how can I focus on the plasma bolts if I've got to worry about the Terrans as well? Exploded twice in this mission. Also, the plasma bolts need to be easier to see. I think there's a malfunction here in this episode, because the ship's at full speed, but it's not as fast as it usually is.
Other is recharging. Give us a hand with the Terran.
That would be nice. Kite the plasma balls into the Terrans. See how slow my ship's gotten.
Get ready over there. The other is powering up a new volley of torpedoes, and that Terran fleet is about to arrive.
Understood. We'll be ready. Reginald Barclay will be ready. Lexington out. It doesn't say USS Reginald Barclay or IKS or whatever. What's this? Oh, it's the Styx. The flagship. It's the Emperor. It must be. We might find out the truth. Can you give me a chance to pick up the bloody loot game?
If this is our last stand, let's do what we can to take that lunatic out. Okay? Maybe that's the solution to the situation with the other we've been looking for.
Perhaps, but for now, let's focus on surviving here.
The Acheron's shields are too strong. Our weapons have no effect.
Hang on, look. If this is our last stand, let's do what we can to take that lunatic out, okay? Maybe that's the solution to the situation with the other we've been looking for. Yeah, the other might lose interest if he's... Hang on a minute, isn't the other coming to punish his creator? Does that mean all Terrans, or just the actual one that created Vija? And could that be the Emperor? Right, I've got my loot at last. Fight the Terran fleet. I suspect the Acheron will have a special weapon. Something devastating. I like the way the ship's console is working. Oh! We were already leaving. I thought we were going to have a good fight.
I'm guessing you have a few questions.
Indeed, we thought you were dead. Commander DeSoto. DeSoto, where do I know that name from?
Terrans did their best, but it wasn't good enough. We were able to get away under cloak, but the portal tech was badly damaged. We started to conduct repairs, but that was slow going in hostile territory. Thankfully, we made contact with the Coalition.
I don't understand. We weren't scheduled to shoot away there, were we? It's like a bit of the episode is missing. I mean, it's like we portaled away randomly. I mean, I must have missed a bit of dialogue, because I didn't realise we were just about to portal away. Didn't notice any plan to portal away. What happened next?
While we worked to get the components we needed to go home, we teamed up with Coalition forces to gather intel on Terran activities, especially those regarding Project Pharaoh. When we got wind of what was going on at Pavo, I was able to get a message through to Starfleet Intelligence. They asked me to remain and observe the Terran fleet movements while Ray Yeet delivered the intel report.
Unfortunately for us, you were able to complete your repairs?
Indeed. Would have liked a better outcome over Pavo, but we're still alive, able to fight another day.
Agreed.
Let's go over all this on Enterprise. We might not have a lot of time before things get dangerous again.
So the Terran flagship came through with us. Lita didn't stay. She's seeking refuge with us, and she's given us a great prize, the Terran flagship. We're going to have to take that from her and reverse engineer it all. It looks like the end of the mission discussion. Ilea. Now we'll leave you a bit. We're gonna write first, I think. No, we'll go to DeSoto first.
I understand the concern over me being dead. Sometimes that can be a big advantage, especially in the spy game.
How's Tasha Yar?
Of course, the Terrans know I'm alive now as well. That'll make work on the other side of the mirror difficult in the future. But breaking cover and rescuing you seemed like the right thing to do.
We're grateful for your assistance at Pavo. So that's why we were randomly beamed out. Portaled away because of him.
Don't mention it. By the look of things, there's a lot of dangerous work ahead. We're gonna need all hands on deck.
Indeed. Thanks again, Commander. Burgess. Come on, rubber banding.
The situation at Pavo is cause for great concern, to be certain. Tactical planners from the Alliance are working on our next steps as we speak.
I suspect they will need to work quickly, Commander.
Indeed. Fortunately, we have the data collected by DeSoto and the Coalition in the Mirror Universe. The path to success may lie within that.
Keep me posted, Commander. I want to be part of the next operation when it happens. You hear me? That's an order.
Can't say I'm thrilled to see Lita in command of one of the most dangerous starships in existence, but these things happen on our side of the mirror.
I thought we were in our universe now because we portaled away. Unfortunately so, but just remember, one of the most powerful starships in existence, not the most powerful. I mean, the California Claas is out there, watching over things.
The Coalition could do a lot of good with a ship like that. But we'll keep up the good fight with what we have, when we can.
You're doing good work over there. It's appreciated.
Thanks. And speaking of that good work, I'll be getting back to it shortly. We'll keep an eye on what the Empire does at Pavo. When we have new intel, we'll get it your way.
Thanks for that. Good luck out there. Alia or Lita? I think Lita. No slouching, you're in the captain's chair. Got to set an example for your crew.
Enterprise is mine again. I expect I'll have to deal with a few would-be captains and their attempts to end me. But that comes with the center chair on a Terran ship.
So it seems.
Too bad Alia wasn't able to talk some sense into the other. Not sure I like leaving it in the hands of the Emperor and his lackeys. Especially Killy.
We'll do what we must to stop them. Count on it. I suspect the Emperor has a plan to deal with the other. Otherwise he wouldn't have turned up. I mean, he turned up in the Archeron just as the other turned up. As soon as he knew the other was there, he turned up, he or she. So he wouldn't have done that if it was too much of a risk. He must have a plan, and that plan is Pavo. Pavo's a powerful weapon. He tends to use the Pavo weapon against the other. So he was able to turn up in his flagship and feel perfectly safe and not at risk. Because he's got a weapon that can defeat the other. And that's probably why the other's so pissed at him. At its creator, the Terrans. Hello, Alia.
The other is conflicted, angry. No amount of reason would persuade them to stop, to be peaceful. They want revenge on their creator above all else. They believe the Terran Emperor can make that happen.
And that's why the other went to Pavo, despite the obvious threat. Oh, I thought the Emperor... Did the Emperor turn up first, or did the other turn up first? I think the other turned up first. To lure out the Emperor. And that's why the other went to Pavo, despite the obvious threat.
Yes, the other will stop at nothing to get what they want. In that way, they are very much like the Emperor.
Any ideas on what we should do next? Screenshot time. One moment. Before the episode ends. Just gotta get in position. Any ideas on what we should do next?
We must stop the Emperor. I believe we can still connect with the other and convince them to seek a peaceful resolution to this conflict. We may need to make direct contact at the core of the other, as the crew of Enterprise once did with Vija. That type of contact may succeed where I failed.
Ah, the Decker kind of contact. That could be difficult, Alia, but if it must be done, we'll find a way. Yeah, Decker merged with her, but she's back. So why isn't Decker back? And who will merge with her this time? Oh no, it's going to be the player. It's going to end with the player merging with her and then coming back. That would be difficult. That could be difficult, but it must be done. We'll find a way.
Looks like things are wrapping up here. I don't think it'll be long before we meet again and get convinced to do something outrageous and dangerous. Ready to return to your ship?
Yes, but your ship is under arrest. Uh-oh. Assassination attempt, maybe? Sanctioned officers only. Oh, it's a secret.
Security bioscan complete. Access granted.
Computer, transport object 53 Sigma to my location.
What's this?
Old friend.
A Medusan. I think it's a Medusan. No, it can't be, because anyone who looks at a Medusan goes insane. Unless Lita's already insane.
I've reviewed your report several times now. It's still hard to believe what has happened. The Terran Emperor has summoned the Mirror Universe version of V'ger and means to subjugate it somehow. To attempt such a thing is madness. And yet, the Emperor and his forces are out to do the impossible. What's worse, they may succeed. I've called for emergency meetings with our partners in the Alliance. We need a plan. When we have one, we'll be in touch.
We're out of options. And it's the Andorian melee weapons reward. All that loot and the weapon. Well, that was I forget what it was called. That was The Calling. Played on elite difficulty. Oh, so I got the name of the race right, Medusans. Yep, and we got the weapon, the Ushantor, an Andorian weapon used in bouts of honor. Well, that wasn't a bad episode. There were times in it where it felt a bit odd, a bit... I mean, I liked the beginning of it. It's the ending that just... bits of it just felt weird, not flowing. I liked the part on Pavo as the Inquisitor very much. But overall, I think I preferred Blue Shift. But that's just early opinion on first blind playthrough.